mountains are calling and we must go. We are headed to a rustic lodge in the middle of Florida. You heard that right, and it's all in Magic Kingdom's backyard. Let's check it out. Welcome to the Magical Resorts Guide. My name is Jennifer, and along with my husband Chris and baby Mason, we are on a journey to stay at all 18 Walt Disney World resorts by the end of 2022. After exploring Mexican-inspired villages at Coronado Springs and sticking our toes in the sand at Beach Club, we are on to resort number 6, Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Disney's Wilderness Lodge is a fascinating resort. Inspired by the American Northwest, this resort is themed after the national parks, with style elements being pulled from Old Faithful Inn at Yellowstone National Park and Awanee Lodge in Yosemite National Park. When walking into the lobby, you are immediately struck by the grandeur of this room. From the TV chandeliers to the 55-foot totem poles, this lobby is awe-inspiring. You can find artifacts here and throughout the property, paying respects to the Native American tribes from these regions, or curl up in front of the 82-foot tall gas fireplace, where each paint color represents the different levels of the Grand Canyon. The Imagineer's story starts with the Wilderness Lodge growing from a hot springs called Silver Creek, which you can see inside the lobby. This little creek bubbles up and leads you outside to the gorgeous grounds as it waterfalls its way down to Bay Lake. It's hard to remember that you're actually in Florida, as the pine forest and wilderness surround you in a mountain-esque setting. The theming here is just incredible. When walking the grounds, you will find little details everywhere, like bridges and caves to explore, animal tracks in the pathways, which Mason was obsessed with, and Fire Rock Geyser that shoots to the sky at the top of every hour. Wilderness Lodge is also home to Copper Creek and Boulder Ridge, which are both DVC properties, but for the sake of our challenge, we won't be looking at those now and instead just focusing on the lodge. So let's go check out this room. At Wilderness Lodge, you will have your choice of either standard, courtyard, or nature views and either 2 queen or 1 king bedroom. There aren't 5th sleeper options at this property, but you can splurge for a fireworks view or club level. And if you're looking for those famous bunk beds, sadly you won't find them, as this resort has been recently refurbished and they are not available anymore. We chose a courtyard view with 1 king bed and loved the theming in this room. Nature was definitely brought inside in a fun way with the animal-themed wallpaper, beautiful wooden furniture, and some little friends hiding around. We loved the hardwood floors and storage under the beds, which is one of my favorite things in these updated rooms. There are lots of storage drawers, USB chargers, a spacious closet with a safe, and a breakfast nook with complimentary coffee and tea. Your bathroom will have a 2-sink vanity with beautiful marble and wood detailing, plus a large backlit mirror. Pocket doors separate the vanity from the room, as well as the shower and toilet from the vanity, which is a must for me. It makes getting ready for multiple people so much more convenient. Plus, they are great at noise reduction for those early morning people. All rooms have upgraded waterfall shower heads. I love this wood paneling detail in the shower, and of course the wonderful H2O amenities that are in all Disney resort hotels. This room was spacious while still feeling very cozy, and it easily fits our slumber pod, which is a travel must if you have little ones. If you have been watching our videos, then you know with a toddler we always request a first floor room for convenience. These rooms come with cute patios, but if you were to be on a higher floor, you would have a balcony instead. And from these patios, you can really see everything this great resort has to offer. So let's head out and explore our 3 favorite parts of a resort: location, dining, and activities. This resort is in the Magic Kingdom Resort area situated on beautiful Bay Lake. The Contemporary Resort will be off to your left and Fort Wilderness will be across the water to your right. Wilderness Lodge has water taxi transportation to the Magic Kingdom, and if you've been watching our videos, then you know that I love to travel to the theme parks by boat. From Wilderness Lodge to the Magic Kingdom is less than 10 minutes, and typically 2 boats are running throughout the day. You can also take a boat to the Contemporary Resort as well as Fort Wilderness if you're looking to explore more dining options. Boats start running 1 hour before the park's opening and continue 1 hour after park closing, and are my absolute favorite way to get to the parks. To get to Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, or Disney Springs, you will need to head down to the bus transportation pickup area, which is off to the right of the main lobby. There are multiple bus pickup areas here with signs and pickup times pointing you in the right direction. Buses start running 1 hour before park opening and continue 1 hour after park closing. To see a detailed bus pickup time, be sure to check out your My Disney Experience app. And be sure to save extra time for your bus transportation. Not only are some of these theme parks a good distance from this resort, but you may also be picking up from some other deluxe resorts in the area, which may add to your travel time. So keep that in mind as you plan your day. The food at Wilderness Lodge really shines with 4 restaurants to choose from, all full of American flavor. First, let's start with your quick service grab-and-go restaurant, Roaring Fork. Roaring Fork is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and has a mobile order option as well. Here you will find a delicious 10-hour pulled pork sandwich, all-day chicken and waffles, plus much, much more. This was our go-to to get good food quickly. Wilderness Lodge actually has a second quick service restaurant on property that we would argue tastes more like a sit-down option, and actually does have a sit-down option. Geyser Point is an open-air restaurant situated down on Bay Lake with some amazing choices for lunch and dinner, along with cocktails and a good beer and wine selection. From bison burgers to roasted salmon and hearty portobello salads, this menu is fresh and unique. You can mobile order this menu as well, which is super convenient, but with these amazing lake views, it's hard to pass up eating outside. Whispering Canyon Cafe is your casual sit-down restaurant located to the left of the big lobby and is themed to the American cowboy. This restaurant offers delicious all-you-can-eat skillets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy beef brisket, pork belly, and house-smoked salmon with some cast members who like to cut jokes and sass the guests, all in good fun. And finalizing our resort restaurants is Storybook Dining at Artist Point. This is in my top 3 best character dining meals. Here you will meet Snow White, Grumpy, and Dopey while enjoying a classically German 3-course meal. All appetizers and desserts are prefixed and brought to the entire table. For your main course, you can pick from beef stroganoff, prime rib, herb chicken, and much more, including a delicious plant-based option. But the real jewel here is your encounter with the evil queen. Following your meal, your entire party can go meet Her Majesty for pictures and some villain fun. The atmosphere is beautiful and the characters are so engaging. This, coupled with delicious fine dining, makes this character meal one of the best in our books. If you are looking for lounges, the Territory Lounge is a great option. It's located right next to Artist Point and offers lots of unique small plates. Think house-smoked Chipotle barbecue glazed ribs, or Oregon Chardonnay fondue, as well as mocktails, signature cocktails, beer, and wine. The room is themed to the American explorers who traveled west, and it's so neat inside. Be sure to check out the map of the famous Lewis and Clark expedition on the ceiling and the original Wyoming state flag from 1890. One important thing to note is that Wilderness Lodge does not have a pool bar available on the property. Food can be brought to the pool area from either Roaring Fork or Geyser Point, but you will need to bring this with you as there is no service in the pool area. Just something to keep in mind if you plan to have beverages or food while relaxing at the pool. There is surprisingly so much to do at this resort. Down by Bay Lake, you will find a grassy area for lawn games. This is a great place to let little ones run around. There's also a ping pong table, foosball table, pool table, all free for resort guests. You will also find relaxing lounge chairs in this area if you want to take a break by the lake. If you are looking for something a little more up-tempo, head over to Teton Boat and Bike Rental. You can rent bikes for the day to explore the property or sign up for a guided fishing excursion out on Bay Lake. Here you can also grab basketballs and head over to the sports court, which is on the DVC side of the property. If you're looking to escape the heat, be sure to head over to the Copper Creek Springs Pool. The bubbling springs from the lobby rolls down the hill and has the appearance of ending right in this pool, which is so cool. You really feel like you're in a mountain spring when you swim due to the soaring buildings and trees around you. This pool is heated in the colder months and has lots of lounge chairs and tables, and is where you will find Copper Creek Slide, a 67-foot water slide built into the rocks surrounding the pool. Even though this slide isn't as big as many other deluxe pool slides, it's pretty fast and lots of fun. You will also find an awesome water activity center here for swimmers under 48 inches. With 2 water slides, a bucket that dumps, and lots of puddles and waterfalls, Mason could have stayed right here all day long. And right next to this area is the spring's cold and hot tubs. These pools have all of the traditional Disney amenities like complimentary pool towels, lifeguards on duty, and life jackets for the little ones. However, we don't feel like this pool is big enough for the property and can get very crowded quickly. If you need more space or want a little quiet, head over to Boulder Ridge Cove Pool. Even though this pool is closer to the DVC villas, it's open to all guests and tends to be less crowded. Here you will find a zero-gravity entry, additional hot tubs, and these shaded cabanas that are free to use. And the activities don't stop at night. You'll find a campfire and s'mores nightly with free marshmallows and roasting sticks. A movie under the stars is over on the grassy area near Bay Lake each night. You can find the movie list posted inside the lobby. And don't miss out on Magic Kingdom fireworks and the Electric Light Water Parade. Both can be seen from the edge of Bay Lake, and the music for both will be playing on the grounds. It's such a magical way to end the night just steps away from your room. As far as activities, we have just scratched the surface. There's the Cubs Den, arcades, shopping, outdoor grilling, secret cozy fireplace spots, scavenger hunts, resort tours, and more. Be sure to check out our Wilderness Lodge playlist and subscribe to see all of the activity videos we have coming soon. From the soaring lobby to the cozy fireplaces, amazing theming, and tons of activities, Wilderness Lodge is one of our favorite deluxe resorts. I will admit, I hate the cold weather, so having this gorgeous mountain setting in Florida's climate and next to the Magic Kingdom is just magical. To see where we head to next, be sure to join us and subscribe. And if you missed our first resorts, you can catch up right here. We have listed our favorite videos along with much more info in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you have a magical resorts day.